munchies! Have a great day at work and school. I'll have dinner ready when you get home. Dinner's ready. Hey munchies, I'm Alyssia. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Today we are covering a highly requested topic, slow cooker meals. I've got 5 recipes coming your way, and after the excitement of my 3 ingredient recipes a few weeks ago, these all also only have 3 main ingredients, not including the spices, and they can use any protein you prefer, so that could be chicken, beef, or even tofu for a vegan variation. These are great for this time of year as it's about to get chilly outside for some of us, and they make staying on track so easy. First up is our maple Dijon chicken. I add cubed chicken breast to the slow cooker along with a bottle of Dijon mustard and some maple syrup. You could use honey if you prefer honey mustard. Add the lid and cook low and slow. I generally do about 6 to 8 hours on low. If you're in a time crunch, you could do 3 hours on high, but it's gonna be much more tender if it's cooked for longer. It just falls apart when you eat it, and it has so much flavor. Sweet, tangy, and totally satisfying. Enjoy all of these meals as is, or with rice, a side salad, or whatever other sides you prefer. Next up, Hawaiian barbecue chicken. This time I add larger pieces of chicken breast to the slow cooker, a can of drained pineapple chunks. If you can find pineapple chunks in water over juice, that's preferred, but if not, just drain the juice. And lastly, some of your favorite low sugar barbecue sauce, and I do have a homemade variation in my Unjunk Your Foods ebook if you prefer a cleaner option. Cook it low and slow and it's ready to go. I like to shred the chicken using 2 forks and return to the sauce to mix thoroughly. The slow cooker makes the protein super moist and infuses the flavors deep into the meat rather than it just being on the surface. Thumbs up for easy weeknight dinners. Time to check out my buffalo tofu. I add cubed, super firm tofu to the slow cooker. You could use chicken, along with buffalo wing sauce and either a packet of ranch seasoning, or I'm using my ranch seasoning mixture, which is from my meal prep ebook. The super firm tofu has less moisture, so it holds together really well when it's cooked and doesn't just crumble apart after the process is over. This one definitely has a kick, so get those taste buds ready. If you're enjoying these recipes, don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell. That way you can get notified of new videos every single week. I've got a beef chili to show you next. Now again, you could use any protein you prefer, but I went with beef to switch it up. I also add beans. I went with pinto, but any would work, and diced tomatoes. For chili spices, I'm adding chili powder, cumin, garlic powder, onion powder, oregano, and salt and pep. Mix it up and let it do its thing. Chili is such an easy way to get in a healthy balance of macronutrients, and it's so versatile. There's no right or wrong way to do chili, and it always ends up tasting great if it's made in a slow cooker. I do want you to know that for all of these recipes I've shown you so far, you totally don't have to use a slow cooker and can just make them in a pot over the stove. Simply add the ingredients the exact same way and let it cook over low heat for the same amount of time. Of course, I don't recommend leaving the house if you use this method, but the food will cook just the same. I've got one more recipe to share, and it is a whole roast chicken. This is pretty cool. First, I mix together my dry rub of spices. I use paprika, onion powder, garlic powder, thyme, and salt and pep, but you could use your favorite mix. I take a whole chicken that has the insides removed and is washed and patted dry and add the rub on top, covering thoroughly. I then add chopped onion to the slow cooker. This is going to both raise my chicken up so it cooks throughout and provide added flavor. My rub down chicken goes right on top. And that is literally it. Because we have the whole chicken here, we don't need to add any liquid or oil. It's gonna release its own moisture and fat throughout the process to keep it soft and tender. It cooks for 6 to 8 hours on low or 4 hours on high, but be sure to check for this one because the size of your chicken can vary. When you remove the lid, you'll be able to see all of the natural liquid that's accumulated, and it's ready to serve. If you're someone who enjoys a rotisserie chicken because of the convenience, I'm telling you this is going to be cheaper because whole chickens are the least expensive way to buy protein, easy because you literally just throw it in the cooker, and most importantly, be more flavorful because those ingredients are able to infuse deep down into the chicken rather than just stay on the skin. Such a win. I hope you guys enjoy these easy slow cooker meals. If you want more, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and would you mind doing me a favor and share it with a person that you think would like these recipes? Remember, they can all be made with tofu, chicken, or any protein you prefer to accommodate your lifestyle. If you are interested in those ebooks I mentioned earlier, they are all at mydivermunch.com/ebooks, and you can use the code SLOWCOOK for 10% off any ebook or package of your choice this week only. If you want to see me eat unhealthy food, check out my second channel, Eat the Pizza. If you want more 3-ingredient recipes, check out my video from a few weeks ago. That's all for now, folks. I'll see you next week for a brand new episode, and remember, it's all a matter of mind over munch.